Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime.
Horror in the Himalayas. At least 15 people are dead and 6 are in a critical condition after a plane crashed into a mountain in the Himalayas while trying to land at an airport in northern Nepal. The plane was carrying 2 Nepalese pilots and a flight attendant, along with 16 Indians and 2 Dutch nationals, when it crashed at Jomsom Airport. Officials say initial investigations indicate that the plane may have had technical problems. Another Monday, another meltdown. At least 23 soldiers have been killed and dozens wounded after fierce clashes between regime forces and armed rebels in central Syria. Amateur video posted by activists appear to show explosions and shelling shaking the central town of Rastan. Meanwhile, tensions are high in Lebanon after fighting from the Syrian conflict spread across the border. At least 3 people were killed and up to 40 injured in sectarian clashes in northern Lebanon between Muslims opposed to the ruling regime in Syria and groups backing President Bashar al-Assad. Tragic news. Police in the UK have confirmed that a 13-year-old boy has died from injuries he sustained in a house fire which already claimed the lives of 5 of his brothers and sisters. Dwayne Philpott had been in a critical condition in hospital since the blaze at the family home in Derby early on Friday morning, and yesterday his parents agreed to switch off his life support machine. His 5 siblings who died were aged from 10 to 5 years. A 38-year-old man and a 28-year-old woman who had been arrested on suspicion of murder were released without charge. Lasting scars. Survivors of the mass shooting in Norway last year have started giving their testimonies this morning at the trial of Anders Behring Breivik in Oslo. 5 youngsters are due to tell of their attempts to evade Breivik as he went on the rampage last July on the island of Utøya near the Norwegian capital, where 69 of his 77 victims died. The first survivor, a teenage girl, has explained how she was forced to swim to the mainland and only realised she was wounded when she got out of the water. She also revealed she is still recovering in a psychiatric hospital from her ordeal. And finally, spinning their way to a world record. More than 1,000 people have pedalled their way into the record books at a gymnasium in the Colombian capital of Bogota. Riders of all ages and at least 1 amputee, all clad in colourful exercise kits, pedalled their hearts out to break the record. The gym organising the event said 1,096 people took part in the attempt, beating the previous record of 1,052 set in 2010 in the US city of Minneapolis.
FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all.
FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts.
Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5.
At number 5, who knew roadworks could sound pleasant? At number 4, this guy's attempt to look cool turned out to be a flop. At number 3, talk about begging for attention.
What? What? More? Oh.
At number 2, the Stray Cats have a new blues singer. And number 1 today, some hairy dancers line up for a very good conga.
Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you fight it till you try to do that conga beat. Come on, shake your body, baby, do that conga. No, you can control yourself any longer. Feel the rhythm of the music getting stronger. Don't you fight it till you try to do that conga beat.
Tune in to FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, plus catch up on today's tech news, and Paul will be here with all of the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E. See you then.